I'm Sean Malone, founder and director of Crisis Response International, and I just want to say thank you to our friends and our partners, and of course our CRI responders, our volunteers, for the amazing work we accomplished together in 2023. It was an incredible year. It started off in Ukraine, Christmas for thousands of young children. We got them Christmas presents, shared the gospel with them. It was an incredible opportunity to share the love of God. We went right from there down to Cuba, where we were able to build a church for a community down there. Incredible opportunity. Then the earthquake in Turkey happened, where 50,000 people died. Our responders quickly mobilized. We're on the ground right away, where we were able to meet the urgent needs of the people who were suffering. We built dozens of temporary homes, helped set up a refugee camp, but again, shared the gospel in the midst of this situation. It was an incredible opportunity. Then we were down in Arkansas for the tornadoes, and we were able to serve a community that was devastated by what took place down there. And again, thank you again for your partnership, for you guys standing up at a moment's notice where people volunteered and deployed within just a few hours. Then, as you remember, the devastating fires in Maui. We were on the ground by day 5 in that event, and we were able to come alongside of victims and homeowners, people who had lost everything, and just offered trauma support, loved on people, what we said, talking story with people, just sitting down in the dirt, just listening to people's stories and caring for their hearts and helping them to take the next steps. We had a quiet hurricane season. We did deploy down to Hurricane Idalia. It was in the news only for a couple of days, but we did what we could. We fed thousands of people, met the needs that were apparent on the ground at that point in time, and we served well. We loved people well. And then we finished off the year with the Clarksville, Tennessee tornado deployment, where lives were lost. We came alongside of homeowners and served the needs of the community, helped people collect all of their belongings, and again, just shared God's love in the midst of such a devastating situation. Looking back over the year, there were over 12,000 volunteer hours, over 4,000 people we ministered to personally, over 550 salvations, people committing their life to the Lord, and over $30,000 in digital solar Bibles distributed, for a total of over $600,000 in relief. And guys, again, on behalf of all the people that we had to serve, all the lives that we impacted, the people that we met, thank you so much. I know they would tell you the same thing if they could themselves. But looking forward in 2024, we're excited. We have an ambition vision for Operation Updraft, which in the next 2 years, we intend to train and mobilize another 10,000 CRI responders. That's ambitious, guys, but we believe this is what the Lord's put on our heart, and we're going to do it. We want to increase our deployment capabilities as well. We want to build out a new mobile base camp to where we can deploy quicker and we can stay longer in the field. It's a modular base camp unit that's going to require funding in order to do this, but we believe that this is the next step. It'll really take CRI deployment to the next level, and it's all about impacting more people. A big thing that we're doing this year is we're relaunching the CRI base. That's right, we are revisionating the CRI base. We're breaking it up into 3 very distinct quarters that we're going to tell you guys all about. But in March, we're going to be doing a Refuge Builders Intensive, and there'll be more on that later, but we're super excited about this. But this year, we want to really focus on responder care. What I mean by that is giving resources into the hands of our volunteers and just really upping the ante in that area in terms of taking care of our volunteers who go into such dangerous situations, experience high levels of trauma. And that's both in training, giving them resources, but then also opening up the CRI base for people to get cared on, get loved on, get personal ministry, and come to a place where they can get retreat and refuge. We're also building a special ops program for tiered deployments for very specific skill sets of individuals who can go into dangerous destinations and hostile environments. We're going to have specific training opportunities for people who have those skill sets to add to those skill sets, and then one of our schools will be geared in that direction as well. We're going to have deployment leader training as well this year. We want to multiply our deployment leaders. We need more deployment leaders. If that's you, we can't wait to give you these resources, train you up so we can multiply as well. Again, making more of an impact out there in the field. We want to make significant upgrades to our online training as well, offering many more online training opportunities. And then we're going to be launching trips as well. This will be different from deployments, but opportunities to deploy with CRI, but maybe not such intense situations to where they can be planned out well months in advance, but still get the CRI DNA and get to just experience what we're all about. We're excited about that. We're also relaunching crisis response units this year. There'll be training for this, where we're going to be reduplicating the DNA of CRI and what we're doing, our training in different cities around America. We're very excited about that. We're going to be launching that specifically here in Fort Mill, where we're going to be having monthly meetings in the Fort Mill, Charlotte area to be able to model what these CRUs are going to look like moving forward into 2024. And then lastly, our goal and our hope is to move our admin headquarters and our deployment gear here into the Fort Mill, Charlotte area so we can mobilize quicker, have a bigger volunteer base, and again, to make a greater impact. Guys, I just want to say thank you. We're so excited. We're so thrilled about what we're able to accomplish in 2023, but we're very excited and encouraged on how the Lord is leading us into 2024. We can't do this without you guys. We love you. We're praying for you, and we can't wait to see you in this next year. God bless and Happy New Year.